Hello, this is the final recording in a series of 4 about the final assessment guidelines in KCB205 professional communication. This last one is on the reflective practice approach and is what we ask you to apply in the last section of assessment 3B, the self and peer appraisal. As always, detailed instructions are found on Blackboard. A reflective practice approach is the use of self-analysis to understand, evaluate, and interpret events and experiences we are involved in. This then enables us to form a theoretical view or analysis that could allow a clear explanation to others and yourself. The process aims to enable insights and aid learning for new personal understanding, knowledge, and action to enhance our self-development and future professional performance. There are different techniques, such as, for example, keeping a journal, blogging, writing academic texts, and so on and so forth. Regardless outlet or fora, critical thinking can assist feedback, since critical thinking is the careful and deliberate process of evaluating messages. To be a critical thinker, you should have an open mind and be reflective. Pay attention to ideas of others, but also look for reasons behind opinions. Be concerned with unstated assumptions and always look for relevant evidence. There are a lot of different models of reflective practice, and Gibbs' reflective cycle from 1988 is one example. I encourage you to dig deeper into this topic and research more if you find it interesting. But to simplify it, it comes down to describing a situation, interpreting and connecting this situation to a theory, and then eventually identifying new learnings for the future. Because an experience alone does not necessarily lead to new learning, reflecting on your own experience is an important source of personal development and improvement. These are methods and techniques that help you to reflect on experiences and actions in order to engage in a process of learning, a lifelong, continuous learning. So for assessment 3B, I suggest you use this very simple but effective model of reflective practice by answering these 3 questions for each of your team members. This is your self and peer appraisal, the last task of assessment 3B. For each person, describe what happened. What does this mean? And what needs to happen next? It comes in really handy in assessment 3B. We're asking you to be very specific, analyze your KCB205 teamwork situation and experience from this semester, and from this then identify new learnings for the future, both for yourself and for your team members. For your convenience and clarification, I have included a few examples. This first example is a student using a reflective practice approach to present her own contributions in her KCB205 teamwork. The second example is the same student reflecting on her teammate Benny's contributions. And finally, a third example. Okay, this concludes our 4th part in the series about final assessment guidelines in KCB205 professional communication. We can discuss these points in more details in the next lecture in week 11 and in the upcoming team consultations in tutorials in week 11 and 12. Remember, To do well in assessment 3B, you must reflect on your own team experiences from this unit. General reflections or examples not related to your own KCB205 teamwork will score you 0. Good luck.